What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This video is brought to you guys by VANKYO, and we're taking a look at the MatrixPad S30. Now, this is a full-on 10-inch octa-core tablet, and it runs Android 9.0 Pie. It comes in at 3GB of RAM and 32GB of full-fledged storage, along with a 13-megapixel camera on the rear. It also has a front camera, along with a screen resolution of 1920 by 1200. So, what exactly makes this so cool? Well, of course, first of all, the price. It comes in at a really low price considering the absolutely awesome processor inside of here, running at up to 1.6 gigahertz and, of course, 3 gigs of RAM, so that can give you a pretty solid boost when you're trying to do things like gaming on here, but at the same time, it does a really good job of running your day-to-day tasks, like, browsing the web, watching YouTube videos. There is almost no lag. On top of that, I would say that this thing is a really enjoyable tablet because of the giant wide screen. Basically, it has a 10.1-inch full HD 1920 by 1200 resolution, and the IPS display allows you to get really creative with how you use it. You can watch Netflix, and then all of a sudden you could be gaming. After that, you could be doing whatever. And running all of this is a giant battery, 6,000 milliamps, and it can give you up to 15 hours of reading, browsing the web, watching movies, or playing games. Now, obviously, a little less battery when you're doing more intensive tasks like movies and playing games, but still, battery life on this is pretty solid. Now, if you run out of storage or something of those sorts, you also get a micro SD card slot, so you're pretty much set to go. It also supports basic things that a lot of cheaper tablets don't support. For example, it has an octa-core processor. You can actually connect to your 5G network instead of just your 2.4G network, and of course, it also has a up to 128 gigabytes of external memory storage as well, which makes things really cool. Now, in my day-to-day, I got around like 5.5 hours of viewing, like full-on videos. Gaming, maybe I got like 3 hours. Then browsing the web is where it's shown. It basically was allowed to it was able to give me almost like 13 hours of just browsing the web total. And lastly, I didn't do any reading on this, but I assume it would give you a ridiculous amount of battery life if you're trying to use this for e-reading or anything of those sorts. Now, my favorite thing about this tablet is actually its design. It looks really premium. It just feels nice in your hand. It's weighted very well, and on top of that, it supports things like GPS, and it has very loud speakers. So everything that you're supposed to tick off on a tablet that you would expect in the 400 to 500 range, this thing ticks off at a much lower price, which you can see in the link below. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.